Hey movie geeks, I hope you're having a good day. The Long Good Friday is one of the best British gangster movies. It's gritty and realistic and has a stunning lead performance from Bob Hoskins. I've done a video analysing the whole film which will be in the pinned comment below, but for right now, let's look at this film's iconic ending and analyse the message behind its shocking conclusion. Harold, played by Bob Hoskins, starts the scene off full of confidence and swagger. He's just told the mafia to go screw themselves, and he's feeling pretty pumped up and satisfied that he stood up to them.
Look at you. The mafia. I've shit 'em.
Harold casually gets into his car and finds out it's been hijacked by IRA assassins, and one of the kidnappers, played by young Pierce Brosnan, points a gun at him. I love how sudden it all is. Things are calm, he gets in the car and this frantic score begins and panic immediately sets in. His world is turned upside down in literally a couple of seconds. You would never see an ending like this today, and that's what makes it so striking.
Here, hold up, where's Victoria?
Director John Mackenzie had the guts to make the culmination of this film literally Bob Hoskins sitting in a car reacting to what has just happened to him with no dialogue and just his facial expressions. Such a brave way to end a gangster film, as it's not action packed or full of people yelling or shouting at each other. It's a man's world crumbling around him. Bob Hoskins' performance is just as interesting as any action packed ending. This is a man who thought he was untouchable, finally realising that there are no winners in the gangster world, and regardless of your ego and confidence, it would always catch up with you and there's nothing you can do about it. There's a sense of inevitability to this ending. The entire movie has this pressure cooker atmosphere and it feels like it's building to a monumental downfall for our main character. Sadly, it takes Harold being captured and on his way to his death for him to realise that he should have made different decisions. Unfortunately, the only way to humble him was to end his life. These last moments are likely the only time Harold has ever thought about his life and the mistakes he's made, but only because he's being forced to at gunpoint. Of course, this ending is also a commentary on the political climate in London at the time. The film was released in 1980, at the height of the Troubles in Northern Ireland. The IRA was a powerful and feared organisation, and they represent a force that is beyond Harold's control. Harold has spent his life having things his way and being able to control what happened, and the results were always based on money and power. The IRA are not interested in these things. Instead, they want justice and revenge. Harold has been brought down by an element he never anticipated and never took seriously enough because of his ego. Hoskins' facial performance in this scene is a masterclass in acting. He conveys a range of emotions without the need for dialogue or action. Harold also witnesses another car taking his wife away too, and that's such a striking moment. It's so powerful. We realise it's not just him who is doomed, it's his wife too, and he can't do anything about it. That image of Helen Mirren's character reaching for Harry from within another car has always stuck in my mind. It's such a memorable moment of true desperation and fear, and a devastating reminder that this life will affect those closest to you just as much as you, and you will be to blame for bringing them into it. He goes from shock to fear to anger to sadness, and then eventually clearly a lot of regret. Harold is very vocal and aggressive through the film, but in this scene he knows it's the end of the line. It's pointless to fire back, and he sadly realises his mouth has finally been shut and there's nothing left to say. So powerful and arresting, and like I said, it means so much. Even though it is simply just a man sat in a car at gunpoint, it is just as thrilling as any action-packed culmination. What do you think of the shocking ending of The Long Good Friday? Let me know in the comments. Click on the video on the screen now to see my full analysis of this film, and please consider subscribing for more videos for passionate movie geeks. Thanks for watching.